is up. And here we are. I will leave you 2 minutes with the chat so I can do the socials that we are live.
Yes, super. So I have never played this matchup from Bonnie's side, just from Teach side, and
How
a
are you
lot.
doing?
And what you are mainly looking to do is to maybe like stick a Burgess like kinda early, and then from there you're also looking to answer the 5-drop that Bonnie is going to play. And then from there you just want to keep the board neutral, and once you get to late game you want to chain the teaches, and from there you close out the game. I think Teach has a really good matchup into the Bonnie. The reason why is because one of the best cards in Bonnie is Kid, and you can just completely shut that card off with the Teach. So when I play against Bonnie, I actually want them to do Kid, because then they're just going to waste a turn and you probably win from there. So the Teach will start with Stage and Age to cycle, which is probably optimal turn 1. Maybe Lafitte is better if the opponent does not play a Weenie, like a Searcher, but in this position we did not have it, so we started with Stage. And we see a Rosie, so in this spot I think playing a Shiryu from the Teach side would be insane, because then you are clearing the Rosie, so you're getting value, and then you're getting a swing with leader. And also Shiryu is a body on board that you can get swings with, and you're not really afraid of your opponent tapping it. Because if you stick a Burgess here instead of the Shiryu, it's a little bit more scary to attack with it, because it won't be as big as you want it to be, and also then Hody becomes a threat, so you maybe have to pitch early. Yes, so here we see the Shiryu, and probably a 5. I think we should have swung a 5 first, just to play around the leader. But as the Shiryu is going to be a 7k, I don't think the Bonnie player will do anything against it. And we are picking up the Cavendish here, which is really good, because you, at least the knowledge I have of Bonnie is that you want to see a 5-drop. Preferably Smoker, but I also think Cavendish is a really good choice here. Yeah, so we are thinking here, and we are playing the Cavendish, and then we are swinging a 6 on the Teach. It all depends on the Teach hand here, if you want to take or if you want to counter. If we have an answer to Cavendish, it's a little bit more safe to... Oh, we accidentally throw the Vasco here, so I think oops. I think he thought it was a 5k swing, but that happens when you play, especially on the sim, when you have just numbers popping up above you. So if we have an answer to the Cavendish here, I think it's more safe to take than if we don't have it, because then we are going to leave the Cavendish up with one swing. So this turn you're looking for an answer on the Cavendish with preferably a pistol, but you can also use the stronger and black hole to take it out. Or if you have... No, I don't think there's any good dock Q combination here. Maybe like a stronger auger dock Q if you stick the dock Q before. So we are going to cycle the Stage. So preferably, yes, we're just looking for Cavendish, and the turn after that you're looking to stick 1 or 2 Burgess, and then when they are... At this point they will probably be 8 or 9s. You want to then chain the Teach and just close out the game. One card that also a little bit scary that we see in the Bonnie player's hand is Zorro. But Zorro is not as scary as you may think, because you can just Teach it for 1 turn, and then turn after you can go like an auger stronger together with a pistol if you don't have another Teach, or you can just chain Teach on it. And also, if we are healthy in life, then we are not super scared of Zorro either, depending on if you have tapped Burgesses or not, so we can swing into them instead.
Makes
So
that we really want to have a clean board, so get that Cavendish removed, because otherwise there is a big problem. You can't stay healthy if you can't clean boards, right? So
yeah, exactly.
That's I guess he is leaving 4 done open, so it seems that we will have a pistol. Well, at least I hope for him.
Yeah, there's a pistol. I think when we could have taken damage last turn without countering if we had a pistol, because you don't want to run too low on resources into Bonnie, because in late game you are going to start to trash every other turn to play around the 10-drop we see in Bonnie's hand here. So yeah,
I honestly would just drop 8 cost kit here. Oh wait, no, he's on 7 done. That's a little bit difficult.
yeah,
Yeah. In that case, yeah, you can just Hody and just start swinging face. Doing nothing feels like super bad.
yeah.
Problem
So
with
I
Hody
think,
is you don't have done open.
yeah, I think for Teach, there's nothing really super scary in this matchup except the 5 cost Smoker if it gets to snowball with Banish or the Hody actually,
Hmm?
because Hody can like put pressure on you. Like we will see this turn, so we should count. We're taking here.
Ooh,
Interesting.
that 0 cost defense is actually really good to get.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when the hand is full of big bodies. So we will see here. Maybe we take here as Teach. I think we kind of have to take, but we should have countered the Bonnie swing. I think because then we can take the Hody. Okay, so we're going to throw 2 here, and then we would be at 2 life this turn with one more,
Yeah, with one more
probably 2
card
more
in hand.
cookies. Exactly. And now this turn we are looking to develop. The optimal thing would be to develop double Burgess here. But now when we have dropped a little bit too low on life, I think we are in a little bit of an annoying spot as the Teach.
Yeah, so we are at 9, right? So
E-
no, 8, 8.
Wait, yeah.
I was thinking. So Kuzan Augur into pistol is not an option. That would be, I think, like the most optimal turn. Maybe at least.
Ye- yeah, I think that's would be a good play to do. We could also stronger pistol, but then we are on 3 on left, so we don't get to develop anything. So this turn, I'm mainly looking to get a spot to play Burgess.
Hmm.
Because playing him in early game, it works on 4, but then you're going to have to play around Hody and also leader ability. But if you can get him big, then you should have it at this point.
Yeah.
But we are looking to develop at least one Burgess here.
Was Dog Mid.
Dog mid, exactly.
That's not a Burgess for this turn.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
it's
like it should be a Burgess in hand now because we have probably looked through half of our deck with stage, or at least how many we have used it like 4 times, and then we drew a lot. Yeah, so we should have a Burgess in hand here,
mm-hmm. Could be
but we
very
are,
unlucky if he didn't.
yeah, but we are also staring down a big fish here.
Yes. Into a potential Zoro as well.
Yeah, I think the Zorro is not as annoying here because we can just chain teachers into it.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is if we are going too low in life here, then the Bonnie can be aggressive with the Hody. So we will see what the teach player will do in this turn.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're swinging 8 on the Hody here. Interesting.
Honestly, would get rid of my Rosinante because I don't think that you will play it very soon in this matchup. Sure, if
Yeah,
dropping the 2k is optimal.
yeah. Maybe he wants Rosie for a kid lock, but I think every time I played against Bonnie and the kid lock on like curve or such, then it feels good when you
Okay.
play.
Is there a Burgess and Trash? Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is.
That's a 9k,
Uh,
so that's also already quite good.
yeah, I mean we are not looking at the worst spot here as to teach because I don't think the Bonnie player will load up on Don and swing. I think he's trying to develop a like Izoro or a kid here, and then if we have teach, then we can start to chain them, and we are actually in a decent spot because the Bonnie player is a 2 life here too, uh, so
Yeah.
we can like start to swing face.
I guess you have to ignore the board. Well, I guess if you commit one Dawn to the Hody, you can get rid of the Shiryu, but that feels like a waste at this point.
Yeah. I mean, the Shiryu is so good with this that it's a 7k. So,
Mhm.
like, there's no clean swings into it without investing a lot in the
Nope.
swing.
Let's see. Small 5k.
1.5k, yeah. And also for the teach side, if we had countered like the right way the turn before with the 5 and the Hody swing, and also if we accidentally did not misclick, then we would actually have 2 more cards in hand there, too, and it would be looking kind of good actually.
That 10 cost Teach is gonna be very painful for the side of Bonnie.
Yeah.
If he plays Teach, are you also committing on trashing every single turn because of Hody? Like,
Uh,
starting right now, he needs to realize that Hody is probably the only card that can lose him the game, right?
yeah, exactly. Oh, you mean pitching? Yeah, I
Yeah,
trashing with leader I would
yeah.
do every turn from now on. And also because Doflamingo is also scary. If he gets a lock like a Teach and a Burgess, then you probably also lose uh, on the spot. But I think we are actually in a kind of good position here at the Teach side. As long as we get 2 10 drops, I think we should be able to close out the game in like 3 turns maybe. So we will see. So we got a Burgess here with the stage. Uh, um, so we should have a 10 cost here. If we don't, then we are kinda cooked. But as we have searched so much for a deck, there should be okay. Maybe we have a 10 cost, but we want to swing before because the Bonnie does not have the Don open and
Mm-hmm.
not show how we are swinging.
All 5Ks, so
Yeah. So if we have double 10 drop, we probably close out the game next turn. Because we stun the Zoro this turn, we can't die to the Hodian leader. And then after that, we just lock the kid and just swing with Teach, Burgess, and double
yeah.
5k.
He really needs to pitch though, because otherwise the Tentacles Dofi can even be very punishing as well.
Yeah, exactly. And also, a hold here is really scary too.
Yep.
So,
I I think if he draws Hody, I still think you do 10 cost this turn over Hody, probably.
the Dofi or.
Uh, yeah, I would play 10 cost over Hody, I think. Well, if I think I can survive, and I honestly think I can.
Yeah,
Playing
I
Hody
think it.
like 7, 9, 10,
Yeah,
something like
that.
that. No, not even.
Yeah, that
7,
might be
8,
true. I
9.
think.
7, 8, 9 is really scary into 6 cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we can block one take. So I think here, if we are the Bonnie player, I think we are thinking that we are a little bit cooked because another 10 drop here will negate the kid if we go for it, and if we play Doffy, it won't have an immediate impact. If we
Nope.
play another Zorro, I think it's too slow too.
Yep, you do. You need to kit and hope he doesn't have it. That seems like actually the only play. Because if he doesn't have
Yeah,
it, means you also have your leader ability.
yeah, that's true.
I guess you start swinging with a 5 so you don't have to commit your Hody immediately.
Yeah, because if you counter the 5, then there's no point in swinging with the Hody.
Yeah.
No, so we're maybe considering, yeah, but there's only the kid play here, and then just hope that he does not have
Yeah, but
a 10 cost in hand.
he saw his whole deck almost, or more than half, I would say, because of stage.
Yeah,
So would be very surprised actually if he didn't see a second teach.
yeah. We'll see here. So he swings a 5, probably dropping a 5k here. Yeah, so this comes down to if the teach player has the 10 cost or not.
Yep, seems like it. Yeah, don't swing with.
Yes, we are going to kid here for the Rosie.
We pray.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like if the teach player would swing with the 12 teach and we hit the event to tap the Burgess, I don't think we survive either because we only have one counter in hand.
Yep.
So I think there's no room for like the teach player doing error 2 and winning from that.
If he has a 10 cost, just play it beforehand and you can't lose, right?
Yeah. And if you don't have it, then it looks really hard actually to do it from here. I think if I had a 10 cost, I would slam it, stun the kid and lead, and then I think I would start with the two 5k swings, just to try to bait cards out of the Bonnie player's hand, because in some spot the Bonnie might have 2k's in hand, so it's better to get value by going small first, and then swinging with the Burgess and the Teach. Yeah. But there's a little risk here actually to swing. If we get a tap event and there's like we think there's maybe a lot of counters and maybe we don't want to turn our teeth sideways. So it's maybe considering if we want to stun sort of one more turn and just wait and like get another 10 cost and then swing. But I think that's like a small percent play.
Yeah. I think if he has it, that he just has to drop it.
Yeah. But I think what he's thinking right now, if he has it, is if he want to stun the.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
he doesn't have 10 cost. But
No.
if he didn't have 10 cost, I think he should have stage. Oh, he had it.
We have 10 cost. So this is a interesting line because we nullify there.
Yes. Wait, we can lose now.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay. This one you take. Like, what if you if
Yeah.
I guess you don't because you have counter not enough counter in hand. Okay, if you
No, yeah.
like even if it's 0 cost, you don't get it. Uh,
Yep.
but he would have lost if there is like 1k counter more in hand. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I think we should just slam the teach. And if we are like a little bit afraid, we could just have stunned the soldier one turn more, leave the double teachers up, and then like swing a 10k on the kid and maybe
Kid,
get
yeah.
counter. Or Rosie.
Because he also had quite some counter in hand because he had stronger. He had Docu. He could still have staged the 4 cost event away if he wanted to.
Yeah, fine. So going a 5 here. And now we need to go A8.
Oscar shot doesn't save you, so you have to go 8. Yes, indeed. And this
Yeah.
will win him the game. But
Ye-
he did it on a risky way.
Yeah, I mean, this is. You want some adrenaline in the
Yeah,
weekdays.
yeah, for sure. Ask Abster what he thinks of Gum Gum Giant.
Yeah, it's a good card to say at least. I think it's kind of broken, but we will see. It was interesting that they let it be in the ban list, but I think what they did was because in the West we are getting the starter decks before like at the same time at OP11, so maybe they took it into account that the starter decks will get the power level of the other decks on par with the Luffy decks that can play it.
Down pair?
Yeah.
Velos lost with. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Are with yeah, we are with 13, so 15 people won. So there's only one down pair. Okay. And he's playing
Yeah,
Laboon.
yeah, the whale. I kind of miss him because the alt art is so beautiful, but
It really
I
is.
think yeah, I sadly think the effect is a little bit too lacking, or not the effect, but when you play him, he gets like taken out the turn after because with a deck like Teach, you want to have like as much resources as possible. And playing a Laboon, it can make you clear something, and then from there they will just swing into it and it will get killed. But I think there may be some more arguments to play Laboon in OP11. Now I don't have OP10. I mean, I don't have it in my OP10 list yet, but there are a lot more 5-drops in the format.
Yeah.
So I might try it some, but for now, I don't have Laboon in the deck.
Ooh, already thinking phase. This guy is tryhard. So this is the guy that is playing from Indonesia, and he's play, and it's 2 a.m. Well, it's almost 3 a.m. for him right now.
Hmm.
Um,
Up grinding.
yes, dedication.
So I think from Teach side in this matchup, you're just looking to deny the ramp from the red purple Luffy player, and you can do that by either pitching with leader to play around the Bonclay, or you can get a pistol, a Shiryu, or a black hole on the Soroyuro that may come down on 3. The only problem with pitching for Bonclay is that a lot of lists now have opted to play the 4-cost event that ramps one and draws a card.
Mm-hmm.
So in some spots, you have to think a little bit extra if it's worth to pitch the card to do it.
Almost feels like he
But
hears us, but I double checked because he's typing no rampers. I'm so lucky.
yeah, that's like your goal in this matchup. So this matchup it's kind of it's a little bit weird to play because the game is decided depending on how fast Luffy can get to the big drops. So the best case scenario is if they don't hit it at all, or you can deny them, and then they will get later to their bigger drops. Especially Shanks is annoying because when they drop Shanks, you will be at 8 Don that turn or 9 Don, so you don't have a teach for the Shanks. And if you don't have a way to remove it with, for example, like a auger, stronger, and a pistol, or like a big swing, which you probably can't do on it, then it becomes a really big problem because you can drop like another Shanks next turn, and at that
Yeah,
point it's often game over.
like he is going for the big
But
swings.
yeah, so okay, we get the docu here, which is nice because now we can take out the bone clay. So mainly now we're just looking to put up like as big as a board as possible and denying the opponent aggressive tools like bone clay. And once we hit the tendon, we will start to chain the 10 cost and close out the game with our Burgesses, and maybe sometimes we even swing with the 10 cost. But a little bit more rare to do it in this matchup because you often want to keep them up to block the big swings. And the Luffy deck also is a 3-life leader, so and I think we went we went first this game. So they start with a little bit lower cards. So once Burgess is like a 8k body, the red purple player has to pitch 2 cards or use a giant, which is a little
Yeah,
bit annoying.
you don't mind swinging faster. Well, you start swinging when he's in 8k with the
I would
Burgess.
say that that's the best number.
Seems like he's swinging with his 7, and maybe because the red purple is so low on cards. Scary against a potential big rusher next turn. I honestly only swing with Burgess at this point if I have a Vasco shot. Because red purple Luffy doesn't really have something against a Vasco shot.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe now you have to pitch for against Rush Luffy.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do it.
Yeah, Rush Luffy is a little bit scary. But we have the Laboon up, so we might be able to. I don't see a Auger here. Maybe we have one in trash for the Kusans. We could
We have an Ogre in
pistol
trash,
a.
yes.
Oh, we have one, yeah. So we could Kusan, Laboon, Auger, pistol a 10-drop Shanks if Laboon survives, but I don't think that's likely. Because Lady can swing a 6-on-4 then. And also with this matchup, I think it's like the better have it on the red and purple player because they don't have a searcher for Shanks,
Nope.
and most likely when they get to this point, they only went through like 20% of the deck, which means that they might have a Shanks, but it
And
like having multiple of them.
a lot of red purple Luffys are also dropping the Shanks and just going for 4 Rush Luffys. So it seems like he doesn't like the. But with 8 done, what are you?
Oh,
Could have been one more.
yeah. I think he chooses. He might have like another big drop in hand, but I think playing the kid is the best one because it will give value like in the next turn. And if we would have, for example, a Lin, we could not swing a big swing on Laboon either
Yeah.
and keep up giant. So I think this spot for the teach player is really good. We're going at 8 here.
So he didn't put his leader to 7 because he wouldn't have lost the Don because of leader ability, right?
Yeah, I think he were under teach leader ability.
Hmm.
I don't think he could have done it.
Was he?
I think
Hmm.
so. I did not pay super close attention, but I
Hmm.
think he was
Okay,
under it.
okay. Here he is, the Rush Shanks. Now we don't
Yeah.
really have an well, we have one 10 cost, and that's everything.
Yeah, 10 cost and a dream. I think we can't. Oh, if we have 16, okay. I think we should counter out of this because Burgess is. If we teach next time, we could get in a swing with a bigger Burgess. Yeah,
And
Auger
if
will probably go though.
but you get a card back.
Yeah, another one.
Maybe you even pitch it
Oh,
because I wanted to say you're not gonna play. I don't think you're gonna play two.
yeah. It all depends on what the Luffy plays, but yeah, I don't think. I think you're looking to close it next turn.
Doesn't black hole, so there is an option to heal from the Luffy side with a Linlin, and Linlin putting the Burgess back can actually get you back in the game.
Yeah,
Right? If
because
he
you
has
also bought.
Linlin and Gum Gum Giant in hand, let's say that's his hand, he can actually come back. Potentially.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're probably in a good spot then as the Luffy player
Well, we are still looking
because
at two teach.
yeah.
But
But if we do the Linlin on the Burgess, we heal one, and then we will teach next turn. And if we swing with the teach, maybe we can like giant and pitch two cards to keep one life, and then maybe slam another Shanks.
mm, ooh.
But yeah,
Epster, what do you think to blend in some Dokyus with the new Shiryus?
yeah. So Doc Q or Doc Mid as I call it, no, but I think you can do it. So for me with teach, I think you should play what you feel works best for you. Now with my list, I really like the Shiryu because right now in the format how it looks like it's a lot more like 3 drops, 5 drops, and like bigger drops, and there's not that many 4 drops. And I feel like the time Doku comes up is to clear 4 drops, and it's okay in the mirror because it can come up sometimes, and it's like okay in some other matchups, but it's kind of conditional because it relies on other cards, in my opinion, when I've been playing. So I'm not missing it, but I think you absolutely can play it, and I think you can like run a Laboon Auger list, or like just run
Uh,
Auger with it. But uh, for me, I've been really satisfied with the forecast Shiryu.
yeah, I played now a lot of games against you as well, and the Shiryus are doing quite some work.
Yeah, because also it's like underrated one spot because it's really hard to remove too because it's like a 7k.
Yeah.
So it gets value when it gets out, and then from there it will get like additional value from the future turns. I think if anyone played Magic the Gathering, it's a little bit like the Delver card in the Delver deck that you slam like a value body and it will just start to poke and do some other things while you control the rest of the board, like in your opponent, and then you drop Burgesses in late game and then you just win from
Yeah.
there.
I honestly never played Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
I don't know the card that
yeah.
you were saying. I did try to collect for a little bit of time, but I was way too young. So every time I went to like small locals, there were like people of 40 to 60, and I was there like 15. And
Yeah. So no Black Lotuses in your collection?
no, 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 sadly not.
No.
Do you?
No, no.
When he's going for the really
Uh,
safe play. But I guess because
yeah.
there's two done open, I can understand. But he has 3 life, so honestly, having liberation on the or like no, that's black hole actually onto the queen, and then a full swing. That means 11 plus 6, it's 17, and the Burgess hit. It's like it feels almost guaranteed actually. But we do have the broken card Gum Gum Giant ahead of us, so maybe he can get out of this. But if he has to
Yep.
double Gum Gum Giant, he's getting very low on Don.
Yeah. I feel like this thing with going safe with teaches, I think it's much more occurrent in tournaments, because when you play testing, you might go for these like go for gameplays. But I feel
Yeah.
like because it's a tournament, he maybe think like, okay, I want to go safe and
I
try
honestly,
to do it from here.
I'm like a risky player at moments, and I'm just going all in because, well, sometimes they are just trying to bait you, and um, I lost many games because of that. But I also won games that I, on paper, should not have won. I would say, because not always that the correct play is the safe play. I would say it like that. Ooh, that backmap is.
Yeah,
But from this point in the tournament, I think so too. That playing the second teach was definitely the play over a black hole. Well, I should have counted because I didn't. But there was like two Don open, and with Gum Gum Giant, you can get like pretty damn fast to a lot.
yeah,
This doesn't buff the Burgess yet, but I guess he's going in now. If he survives this because he has three Gum Gum Giants, um, I will record it and send it to Bandai. Like, bro, look at this.
yeah. It will be like the 237th message they get about Giant.
Look at them countering out of a 20k and give us a little bit of new gate feels from the early days.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did it in a tournament. I was able to counter a 20k, and that's how I won a game.
Oh yeah. Okay, okay. Oh,
Oh, so close. Imagine.
Oh my god, I know absolutely nothing of OP10 leaders still.
It's a pretty fun deck, the Red Green Smoker, and it's doing really well.
Mhm. Yeah,
Getting
yeah, yeah.
that 2 extra done is so oppressive, and also
Yeah.
I think the only thing that it's lacking, or that it's have a hard time with, is 8 cost kit
Mhm.
is not searchable in this deck, so you have to.
I love that Sanji card. I love that Sanji card is so amazing. I love it. I want to play that card so much.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's like super good.
Yeah, it's incredibly good. I love it.
Okay, let's see. So he has actually a pretty good hand. He has the Sanji.
Oh,
Oh,
they're playing the OP1 chopper now? What the fuck?
yes, getting more cards in hand, I guess. I do miss the Zoro list with like Buggy, Magura, Makino. That was like
Yeah.
the good old days from Zoro. These Zoro lists, very powerful still, but I don't really enjoy the. Oh.
Hmm.
6k blocker and the 2k. That is also pretty good.
Why the app is saying plus 3k though? Shouldn't it
Because
be
it's
plus
a
2k?
no, because it's a punk hazard card, and Smoker, his second effect is saying that it's giving all of the punk hazard cards plus 1k in your opponent's turn. So, as for
Oh,
example,
okay.
Sanji is instead of a 3k, it's a 4k in your opponent's
Mm-hmm.
turn, and so on. So, the Smoker himself, the
Yeah,
5
okay, okay.
cost, is actually a 8k, so that's really good.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I have still to read all the OP10 cards.
So, you are more getting ready for post ban.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And do you already have a deck in mind that you think this might be a thing, or this?
No, not currently, not currently yet. I mean, probably I'm gonna try a little bit to play something to abuse
Hmm?
the giant, but let's see. that card is broken. I wanna play it.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't ban it, I'm gonna play it. But I'm not sure yet. I was focused on playing poker lately.
Ah, nice. You should. When there is a tournament in Belgium, I let you stay over, and we poker like quite some times, and we are like with 20 people in someone's basement, and we are playing a lot of poker.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. And I think now that I'm gonna get back into One Piece, full grinding One Piece again, I think some of the notions that I got from playing poker, I'm gonna be able to apply it to One Piece as well.
Ah, nice.
When you really study a game that is so competitive like poker, you understand what are those guys doing that is different, because there is just a different world of competition. Like they're literally studying on computers, etc. And I want to try to bring something like that to One Piece.
Wait, a misclick happened?
What happened?
Honestly, don't know. So,
He wanted to counter the chopper, I guess, and he let it go.
seems like that is, of course, I would say the issue that you have if you play online.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, that just happens, and I also said before. Well, we had even people that by accident clicked end turn, and they have 10 done open, or even disconnect because bad internet. But that's the way of online gaming, right? Because like I come from the Hearthstone timing. If you had like disconnect onto your on your server, it was just a game loss, and that's the same here.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
And this Luffy, this new one from the starter deck, is like super good in Zoro.
Yeah. That is amazing. Like this is the chill Luffy.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's amazing.
And there is a
Chill
tiny,
Luffy is so strong.
tiny difference between the alt and the normal one, but I just don't like borders. The difference is just yeah.
Our boy Smoker is taking everything and is planning on playing Kid the turn after with Rosinante. Oh no, but he cannot put on. Wait, no, he can put on because of the
Yes,
durability, right?
because of Smoker, he can do that. But there
Yeah,
is
yeah,
one
amazing.
card also from the new starter deck that is super good into this, and that is the Gum Gum Mole.
What does that do?
It does it's 4 done, minus 5k onto one of your opponent characters, and afterwards it kills a 2k character. So you can do minus 5k onto Kit and kill off a Rosinante, for example. So that card is like super good as well, especially into Kit.
Smoker is also playing Baccarat?
Yes. I guess because you have I wanted to say a lot of bricks, but that's not really true. I guess it's like a fair and a searchable. Is it searchable? No, it's film. It's a blocker to play with Kit, I guess. Post.
Oh, so he plays Baccarat and also Rosinante? What's that? Oh no, with the he leaves the 2 down open for the counter. Okay.
Oh, there.
Okay, he didn't swing in here with the Sanji just for fair play, but after the 2 counters from Zoro, I will definitely have swung on one of the tapped Luffy and start. Yeah, but this position feels like OP01 Kid times. I love this.
And maybe this is like a position that you can get rid of a brick. Like, I don't think you will play the smoker this game anymore, so you can use the Baccarat's power if you want to. Oh!
Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh
Oh,
shit!
shit.
What the? Oh man!
Oh my
That is not.
god, no, that didn't happen. Oof.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
I mean, I hope. I mean, he could. No, he has the. I mean, he has to connect a little next turn somehow.
There.
Oh my god! He had definitely won this game.
I think so.
This snap.
Oh.
So sad. No way.
There is no fix on this, I think.
Yeah, no, this is. Oh my god.
Ouch. Oof.
I'm telling you, if this happens to me in a tournament online, I'm just quitting the tournament right away. Like, I don't care. Rematch?
Especially if it's game one. Yeah.
I mean, if they both agree because they both misclicked, they could rematch. Uh, but yeah,
The stakes are
it's
not
up to.
that high, but if I was in an online tournament and I was the Zoro side, I would never accept it, to be honest. Um, just too many things happened in the online.
No, if it's an important tournament, if it's like a really important tournament, I'm not accepting
No,
now,
no,
of
no, no.
course. But if this tournament like here chill, I'm accepting it, whatever.
Yep.
If it's a regional, nah, man, I'm not accepting your rematch. I used to make my opponents redo all their action always in regionals, offline tournaments, online tournaments. I always was the guy that were like, okay, no problem, redo. If you made a mistake, redo. But then I realized people were taking advantage of this. Like for example, they trigger jet pistol on one of my characters that has the Don, so it's a 7k, not a 6k. They trigger jet pistol, and then I say, no, you can't. And then, okay, can I put this on my hand? Usually, I would just let them have it back on their hand, but then I realized people are gonna take advantage of it, just
Yep.
trying to trigger it, and because they know that if I say no, they can always just take it back on their hand, and they tried for free basically. So because of that, at one time I stopped letting
Yeah,
those
same.
guys basically taking advantage of me,
I
and now I don't
sadly
let anyone redo.
had the same as well. Quite some, like at the start, I had it for a long time, and one time I actually got someone on cheating, and that's the point that I never accepted it again. Um,
Yeah. I mean, I would love to completely have faith in the ingenuity of my opponent action, but sometimes it's gonna be the case, but it's not always gonna be the case. So I cannot
mhm.
take a risk and lose a lot of edge because I let basically my opponents try to cheat me for free, for completely free, because I'm gonna always let them redo. I cannot do that.
I guess on the local, I still let them do whatever they want to do, but
But no. The smaller tournaments they can do whatever they want. I don't care. But big tournaments, I'm way more strict now. Like I remember my first regional Karlsruhe. Uh, I think around 3 or 4. I let my opponent redo a gigantic play, like a game losing play, and I let him redo. I knew that I was gonna win the game anyway, but still. But now, not anymore. Now, not anymore. Can't do this.
imagine the smoker is still winning. 2 blockers up, so
I don't know. Are they playing like Double Jump, Luffy Rush? Are they playing like this stuff?
the Sanji, the 2K. There is a new 2K that does the same as a Diable Jambe.
Okay. What does the counter spell do? I didn't read it.
Does give something plus 3k, one of your characters or leader.
And then okay, yeah,
And
I played it on the
afterwards
pre-release,
give
and then minus 2K.
minus
Yeah,
to.
okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Decent, yeah. I would activate spell right now, no?
I think so too, yeah.
It's probably
Yes.
gonna get the best value.
If he has the Diable, Jambe, Zoro, Sanji, you lose anyway. So.
You lose anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's not using it.
Wait, no, it's minus 5K on the Sanji, and then he has 2K. So how much is the Sanji gonna do?
The Sanji is making the Luffy unblockable. That Sanji.
Ah, okay.
It
And
seems like he doesn't
how
have
much does it cost? Okay.
Costs 2. And you can only play it on a 6k character. So here he can actually now he can actually use the event and 2k counter.
Yes.
And then he can block the Zoro
I mean,
probably. And then there is a potential way. We have 2 7k and one is banished, so we can maybe we can get there.
Yeah, he only needs the event, exactly. Yeah, I was bugging, but yeah.
So that's a 6. So he needs to block with the Sanji.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, so.
Well, he has another Sanji from hand, so he can just clear the board and push a little bit. And next turn.
And he has Rush
Does
Luffy.
the Sanji also goes on the? I mean, if he wants to try for lethal, it's a little bit scary because he has also done up. But if he really wants to try for lethal, I mean, maybe he should.
Zoro are most of the time not playing any defensive events. There is a potential way that the Zoro is playing to his outs and having the event in life and getting the blocker.
Okay, he's going for board. Maybe he could think about, because the Sanji that does Diable Jambe is also on the leader, works on the leader. Then he could maybe think about doing something like 5 leader, and then if he takes, he commits for a full-on lethal. And then if he counters, of course, he goes on the board like before. Because he still has to give him 3 cards now. Oh, what the fuck? What is this game? Come on.
Huh? Oh, he banished Diable Jambe.
Okay. I thought he triggered it. Okay.
No, he banished it from Smoker Effect. Okay, so he only loses to 2 rush cards.
No, okay, so it makes sense now, because with the Smoker being able to banish the life, so you're not giving him any extra cards in hand. I think I like this line. I think I probably would still start with a 5 leader of the leader, for example, and if he takes, I still commit to lethal because with the Smoker 2, with banishing 1 life, I think we have a very, 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 very.
Yeah.
We almost have a mathematical lethal here, but then if he counters the 5, he is basically 0 in hand and is only top deck. I clear board, banish 1 life with the Smoker as we did now, and pass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this game went kind of all over the place.
Oh shit,
but yeah.
So it seems like he doesn't have it. He's saying that he probably wins because the Smoker is still banishing and he has a lot of big hitters on the board. And he can even hit harder because he also has the Monet.
No, next turn is always winning, definitely.
Yeah.
So now if he does not have a double rush or spell or Sanji.
Yeah, seems like it. He is saying it in chat. Oh my god! Imagine if he wins. It would.
Imagine he's low rolling, like poker term. He's low rolling. He has a royal flush in hand, meaning he has Diable Jump in hand, and he's not using it still.
Oh,
and then boom, Double Jump.
That
14-3.
that banish
Oh.
on the
Yeah, Smoker is
won.
with that banish was.
he won. There's
I
no
would
ways.
not. I will not.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think I
okay.
will start with 9.
I honestly would start with 7 banish. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if there is some triggers, like weird triggers they're playing, like Red Oak, for which you have to be a little bit more careful.
I don't think that Zoro plays it. I think the only way for Tinoy winning now, or potentially, is that his life are the events, and the events are giving blockers. I think that's the only way.
Okay.
He's saying that.
Yeah, but still he cannot trigger the events. Oh wow, two bricks in life was. Okay, 7 again is fine. At this point, you go.
Like
Yeah,
he's going
now
for
GG.
it.
Now it's basically GG. He can even push a little bit harder now. He can go 9, whatever.
Well, if he has the events that get blocker in hand, that's his way to win. So let's say the backmount. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's -5.
Here you have to go for a big. No, you don't really need to go for a bigger attack because -5. If he discards 2, you can still bump up the back one to 5.
So are you ever
Wait,
going
but you still
7,
don't.
7?
I
So
think
you
he
can
has,
7,
he has
7,
to go for
8.
a little bit bigger.
7, 7, 8. That's what he can do. But I guess you ignore your backman. You're just splitting between Luffy and the Smoker, right? Backman.
I mean, you can go 9. I think you can go 9 with the Luffy, and then you can go 12 with the leader, and then if he counters the 9, you can still go 5 with the back one. So I think 9. I mean, I don't know if there is like some weird three cost.
Ooh, 7 is dangerous. But I guess if he
7
counters, you can just go 5 with leader into everything.
7 is dangerous because if he has 2 spells, I mean, if he has 2 spells though, and you go the 9 and he takes, he can still counter the 12 actually. So 9 was not okay either. Oh, the blocker. This is whatever though, because he can split with the back one. What is that?
And
7
we are
and 8.
hitting a new record of viewers. Are at 84. That's a new record for us. Oh, and there is the blocker.
Yeah. 7 and 8 now. So if he has a spell in hand.
Oh my god.
It would be interesting to think if he could have done this better.
Holy shit.
9 was not better now that I think about it. If our
because of
concern
the one.
is double
Yeah,
spell.
because of it will be 7, 7, 8, I guess.
Yeah, now it's 7, 8 definitely.
Yeah, 7, 7,
Like
8 is now the way.
just that. Unless Monet does something particularly interesting in this scenario, but I don't think so.
It can give rest at dawn, but
okay, whatever. So 7, 8, yeah.
What the? Yeah, it's always 7, 8. I guess there's no way around. What a game to start off for you. Misclicks.
Misclick Fiesta.
Oh, yes. I wonder what he's debating, what the difference is between swinging 7, 8 and something else.
I mean, if our concern is double spell 1, do we ever win? We win with 7, 7, 8, though. No. With double spell 1, we always lose. So it should not really be a concern at all, because it just takes 1 and counters 2 easy. So double spell 1, we always lose. So let's take it out of our thought process. If our concern is spell 1 plus counter.
Mm-hmm.
Then with 7, 7, 8, with might lose because 7 he counters with spell, 7 it takes. And then if he has 2k, 1k, or 2k, 2k, no, 2k, 2k, we lose. So if we start with 9 and he takes.
I would honestly play that the Zoro doesn't have events. I would just like almost all the
Yeah,
lists
but
that you see online.
There is also the problem of the blocker, because if we go for a 9 and he takes and he uses a spell and he plays a blocker, then we have this weird split of 5 and 7 and we get fucked. Since Zoro is playing more than anything the blocker spell, I think, yeah, 7, 7, 8 is the best one. Should be the best one. I don't know. I can't think at this hour of the day. I completely shut down. No, but I think, yeah, 7, 7, 8 should be the best one every time.
And I swing to 9. No, you can't, right? You do that.
How can you swing to 9?
You can't restand the Dawn used. Always 7, 8, I think.
Yeah, Oh wait, but no, like the Monet just
Or does
no, I cannot.
no. Oh wait, if you play Monet, Monet says rest, and then you can give 2 rested Dawn. Yeah, I actually think. Yeah, now you give 2 rested Dawn, and then you can. Wait, no, you can't.
No, because you give the one that you rested for Monet. No, what the fuck is he doing? No.
Now it's 6. Wait, I think it was actually possible to do it. If he didn't
How is he
put it.
gonna?
Or does Monet says you have to do it onto a character? I don't think so.
Why? What the fuck? Now he's gonna have 6 with Smoker.
Wait,
or no? Or am I missing something? He's gonna have 6 with Smoker.
Oh, he could
Am I
have.
missing something?
Oh, it works?
I can. Okay. 9. Okay. 9, 8. It's fine.
The Dawn gets back to your. Oh my god. And he
Oh
had
yeah,
the.
Chuke.
Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Because okay, because by killing the that was actually smart, because by killing the backman,
yes,
all the assigned dawn that you had on the backman become rested dawns, and yeah, that was actually very smart. Nice.
Ooh, Lexinator is
That was,
saying
that
in
was,
chat, buena festa del papa to the real Italian daddy. Sorry for my horrible Chinois, you better upload this game.
Yeah, that was that from Smoker was a cool play. Nice mechanical play. I mean,
yeah, I actually really have to rewatch this, because was something possible if Monet gave the 2 rested Dawn to the leader? Could we have done another split? I honestly don't know. I really have to rewatch this.
no. There we go.
Okay, so we had a Jeff Mons and we had a Jeff, and I accidentally dropped both, I think.
Okay, now we're seeing from the perspective of Tinoin. I don't know why. I think I know this name.
From last game against Red Green Smoker.
Yeah, no. I know, but I mean, in general. They were saying in chat there was possible to eat for 9 and 9. Why do you do that?
I honestly don't know.
He took the full like he untapped the 2 downs with the leader and 1 down with the character. He had 4 pieces on the board to start to begin with, so how can he possibly do that? Like he got the full value. I'm not sure. Damn, Zoro is already snowballing like crazy. What the hell?
Playset.
There is some heavy snowballing here. What a start. Yeah, the chopper, the retriever chopper, the golden retriever chopper. Chopper heaven. That is amazing, yeah. I want to play this deck now, but I want to do
You
what
like
Tino
it?
just did.
Full chopper mode?
Yeah, I like chopper. So I want to have a chopper board. I like it. What the fuck? And this is what happens when you leave the OP8 chopper uncontested.
Uh-huh.
It goes off the rails.
Yeah, this seems like to be a very fast game.
Yeah, this is gonna be complete annihilation, I think. Oh my god, this is toxic. Only thing going on in his mind is, what do I retrieve with my retriever chopper?
Can make it even
And
a
where-
0. Oh, he didn't draw from the NL.
I don't think that would have changed anything. Mumu. Oh my god, this is... Oh no, okay.
Holy fuck. And we have a lot of count. We have a full house in hand, like, holy shit.
We're very strong.
Uh-huh.
All in. All in. Well, it's the smallest full house we can have, but still a full house. I did a IT mistake. Alexander replying again.
Yes, so it's kind of becoming a meme that I'm doing some IT mistakes with streaming, because I'm not the biggest the best at it. So what I'm not doing it anymore, but I usually forgot to change from scene in my OBS. So sometimes I'm talking like very intensive about the game for like 5 full minutes, and afterwards I see, oh shit, I didn't change the scene so nobody could see the game.
Oh
And,
no.
yeah.
Oh no.
And then it's like people are watching a podcast.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I do see a lot of blockers, but
I don't
honestly,
know if that's gonna help.
I don't think that's enough.
Yeah, he can. He can actually just swing fives and win.
Yep.
Toxic. This is also toxic. My god. No, actually, he's if he counters here, he's not winning.
Well,
I know he has the Luffy. What am I talking about?
He has the unblockable Luffy, indeed.
Yeah, he has the Luffy. Yeah. No, but I was
Yes.
saying just by attacking
Yes, and it
with
was
no putting downs.
yeah, and this was a very fast game from the Zoro.
Yeah.
So let's see what we
That
have
was
left.
funny.
I think we have everything left because
Yeah.
sure, Purple Luffy and Zoro, and the decks that can still qualify are Anel, Shanks, Lim, and Usopp. So it will be a clean cut. And the clean cut will be because of the will be so Zoro and Zoro Purple Luffy and then two decks and it's either Lim or either Usopp and it's either Usopp or the other one is
Enel.
Shanks. Anel Usopp
Shanks,
or
okay.
an Usopp Shanks. Yes, correct. So, I think so. Oh, it's not updated. My bad. There are a lot more people that can make it. We also have two red-green smokers. My bad. So quite some people that can still make it. Him going very fast, of course. Like I really like the art of that Anel. It's like super bossy. And
Yeah, I like that.
we have
I was
two nine
also
cost on
noticing.
hands. Holy fuck. I think if we ramp fast, those 9 cost will drop very, very soon.
Yeah.
Are protecting Anel.
Mm-hmm. Lim.
Yep, we have 2 limbs actually, so that's actually really good. 2 3 cost searches. Ooh. I wanted to say no matter what you pick, you always pick Daddy, but seems like that wasn't
That's
the
not the
go.
case.
Nope. And ooh, restanding everything. That's actually pretty sick, right?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yes.
It's actually interesting.
Yes. So
I have to play a little bit of Lim. Seems funny.
yep,
I like it.
seems pretty good against that stage card from Usopp. Usopp can't do anything about it.
It's true.
Okay, 7 to the
You have
face.
to the face. Can we play the big guys now? It's 8 or 9? You know, it's 8. It's 9 done, right? It's time for big guys.
People are winning very fast. We already have some wins.
Yeah, those are the aggro metas.
Yeah.
Good old times are coming back. Okay, took Let's put the big threat down. Let's go. Boom. Boom. What was the effect of Adio? I can't remember.
So it's on play, you activate 3 Don cards, and for 1 Don, you get 2k.
Okay.
Something like that, at least.
So cool, so cool, so cool. I like it. I like this deck.
And another win. Already 3 tables are finished.
Wow.
So much aggro. Or maybe some people just want to go sleep. Option 2. But the board of Lim seems very good, and if next turn Zoro drops, the Usopp is definitely on the clock. Holy shit, look at that.
Look how many end of your turn effects.
Holy shit.
So
4
funny.
activates, let's go.
So funny. No, you cannot attack anywhere except my face.
Yup. Seems like it. But having 2 blockers up and 9 Zoro incoming and Aldio already there and your opponent on only 1 life. It seems like Lim can take it here.
That seems like a fine spot to be in.
Absolutely.
I like to be in this spot. Let's see what happens.
Usopp has a lot of cards in hand. That's also something that we can...
Oh, we're taking? I mean, we
like
have
it.
absolutely 0 counter in hand, right? And Adio is what did you say? Was plus 1k or plus 2k?
Plus 2k, but you need a Don. You may rest 1 Don to do it.
Okay.
Do you also have to trash a card? If that's the case...
Oh, the good one.
Ooh.
Yeah, there is a spot to be in right now.
Makes it actually very scary if your blockers are gone and you have 0 counter in hand, because then you need to win next turn, actually.
Yeah.
So,
No, as a
Aldio
matter of
says
fact,
you may rest 1 of your Don cards and up to 1 of your leaders or characters gain plus 2000. So it seems like you don't have to trash any card to do it. But you still have to, yeah.
So we can have currently we can have a total of 2k counter, and he has.
Well, yeah, and 1k, but
Do we get access to any blockers with the Lim? Because I don't see us doing any lethals here.
Nope, me neither.
Like 10 does not feel like it's doing it. Oh my god.
That's a gravity
No,
blade trigger.
yeah. I mean, we were not gonna lethal anyway, I guess. But
Nope.
if you wanted to go, if you wanted to commit to it, we should have gone 9, of course, with Lim first.
What can we actually find? Like, okay, the Luffy won't get restanded. That's something, I guess. But
Yeah.
you can KO 3 cost.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a forecast because of the leader, of course. So it can't KO anything.
I mean,
You can't swing 9. That's
then our only opportunity is this. Yeah,
so we're
the
not
9
like
doesn't
we're
feel like it's gonna.
yeah. I don't think we
work.
would survive if we leave one. Actually, if we leave one don't open, we have 1 life. Oh, got punished so bad.
Oh really? What the hell?
Holy shit! Nobody in chat would have guessed this. Nobody. Because
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking why didn't we play Zoro the turn before and we played Dadio? What was the idea there? Okay, I don't remember. Why didn't we play Zoro the
yeah,
turn before?
maybe he wanted to bait a Red Rock. That's one of the things that I can imagine. Let's go to table 4.
With should Zoro is an end with Red Rock bait?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I don't know. Table 4. They are also playing for a spot in the top 4 potentially. Check. So we are a little bit out of gas as NL.
I was reading chat. Okay. The banned card.
Hand card.
The Raigo.
Raigo. Yes. And there is no Kiros, it seems, but the hand is a little bit dead of the NL. Actually, you can do like nothing. It's trying to outvalue the USOPP at some point. He's actually countering this. Guess we're gonna Raigo, or it's like, oh, he's going for Nami instead.
Okay. I think it's the same because you're gonna discard. Oh, but I would have discarded the Raigo at this point. Why didn't you
Yeah, I
discard the
think
counter?
he drew into a Yamato, and that's actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, does not really matter actually because of course we're gonna. I mean, I would have discarded the Raigo anyway because. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so
Just
too. I
discard
think
the
so
Raigo.
too.
Maybe you wanna keep it for a Luffy 7? If he goes Luffy 7, the upcoming turn, you can.
Yeah.
No, but you're still gonna be put in a spot where you have to discard it for effect.
Bedrock Last Life. Visionary.
Fun fact is that next turn Yamato is gonna come very, 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 very strong. If he doesn't play anything above 5.
Well, it can KO the Frankie.
Yeah, it will at least KO Frankie. Imagine he KOs a Cavendish, it would be so good.
But I honestly think, as USOPP, I imagine he doesn't have a lot in hand. I would just start swinging 5s with Rebecca. 5, 5, and just push some. Like, or even,
Yeah.
you can even do like a split, like, what is it, 7, 7, 7, something like 7, 7, 7, something possible like that. That's 3, 6, 6 on 7, 7, 8 he can actually do. That also takes like a lot of cards from the.
Yeah, but you're pushing like that, not developing anything. I don't think it accomplishes a lot because just take and counter.
Mm-hmm.
The turn after I play a Yamato and I clear your board, it's just GG, I think. I think he has to develop something else and grind with
Yeah, he needs
like
some. He
turn
needs some
everything
development.
yeah, turn everything sideways like, but still a Yamato is gonna be able to clear. What the?
Wait, that's an easy block. What the fuck?
That is interesting.
Now we do have the
Okay.
Yamato. Now we have the Yamato.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
Yeah, we definitely.
yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And Usopp only has 8 cards left.
He needs a Luffy. At least for not die from. Oh, what?
That's maybe
Complete.
why he keeps the Raigo. He wants, like, if a Luffy comes out and he doesn't do anything with it, like he doesn't attack immediately and just waits for the upcoming turn, he can KO it with Raigo. Because otherwise, he doesn't have a Katakuri. And he wants
Yeah,
a
but
response.
if he pushes face, like if he goes for something like 5-5-5 and plays Luffy,
I think he should have done that last turn, yeah.
the
The
turn
push.
after, like we still have to discard the Raigo, because if he goes 5-5-5 and we just discard everything and take life and we keep only Raigo in hand, it's still not gonna be. I mean, we trade everything. So 5-5-5 with Shudon, then he plays Luffy and he goes 8 on the Katakuri, and we have only Yamato on board. Then we go Raigo on the Luffy, and we have 4 Don. We can trade on the Churebekkas. We still have the Frankie though. Yeah, no, I still think keeping the Raigo is whatever in this spot. Yeah, but it's kind of irrelevant anyway.
Yeah, it will all
Because he
go.
had the.
He just don't want to die next turn. That's everything.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't die next turn, he's in a very good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing some counter. It seems I think he will play his wants to play his Raigo over his blockers. Well, no, the blockers can't do anything. Well, the
Yeah,
blockers are Usopp can only gravity blade into those blockers, but I'm not sure if we already saw the. Oh, and he's still keeping the Raigo.
I know maybe there is some matchups intricacies that we don't know, because I didn't test it a lot, but not sure. I mean, at this point, we don't really widely need the counters, right? If he goes for 7, we take 7. Or he can split 7, 6, 7, 9. He can split 7, 8. We take counter. I mean, actually, like in this spot, if we don't draw any no, we have the Shirashi, of course, so it's still fine.
Ooh, he's just developing board and not doing anything.
Yeah, what a weird matchup.
We can kill 2 things now. We can Raigo and X-Drake. So we can
Yeah, but we're
Raigo.
stomping into our own characters. It's so cringe. Yeah, but at least attack with Nami. No, why are we still not attacking? I don't know. We're still not pushing into his face. When in this matchup do we actually start pushing here? I understand. Do we just starve him out at this point? Maybe he knows that he does not have any more Luffy 7 and he's just starving him out completely.
I think he is. I think he's going for that plan. Because Usopp was on 4 cards?
Yeah, he thought about this too.
3 cards left, so 3 more turns to survive. If he draws like an ace or a Yamato, of course. On timeouts, lol.
What is going on?
So the Usopp player only has 1 minute and 55 seconds to go, and if the timer is up, he loses. So he actually needs to.
That sounds like a plan. Okay.
Toss.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
2
Oh my god! I'm
2
not...
cards left. 2 cards left.
Wow.
Two cards left.
So weird.
Now he's deciding to attack. Now he's like, okay, it's getting difficult. Maybe just a little bit scared of a gravity blade onto the Shiraoshis. Or Luffy onto the Shiraoshis is also really good because then you're attacking them and you don't get.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Ooh. 6. We do have a 2K.
Okay,
He needs.
oh my god, the Stus is special.
Yeah, it's the one-off. It's the one-off.
The one-off. Let's go. Boom. Yeah, but only one card left.
Ooh, we drew a Shiraoshi. That's something.
Yeah.
Wait, 2 cards left, so he needs to win next turn.
Yeah, but I don't think he can. He can really win next turn. Actually, like he has to split with. Like if he plays gravity, then he can only do what's 5, 6, and 7. What is that? 5? No, 6, 6, 9. 6, 6, 9. Counter take.
I think you always Shiraoshi, right? To another 2K maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if we get another 2K, we should be completely
Like,
fine, no?
Worst case, it's a 1K, but. Holy damn. Seems like our 5-0 player is a purple Luffy. Holy fuck, this game.
He went for Red Rock. Yeah, the Red Rock is not enough, though.
Nope.
It's just mathematically not enough. So funny, Red. Deck out.
Decked out the Usopp. Holy shit. Look at that.
Yeah, he would have completely bricked. Oh my
Holy
God.
fuck! Wow, this was super cool. This was super cool. Like it's amazing.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Bah.
Bah. Bah.
Not happy with the opponent that he gets, but
Yeah,
hey.
unfortunately. Now we're seeing from the Lim perspective.
Yes. But
Absolute annihilation.
the hand is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I
think.
know nothing about how this deck plays, but
Yeah, so for
yeah.
3 done, she can ramp. I think maybe attacking wasn't that
Yeah,
good.
what the fuck? Yeah, no,
Uh,
definitely not attacking.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't have attacked into the.
No, definitely not attacking ever. Like with Chudon open, that is not happening.
Nope. Maybe. Oh, he knew it! It was the bait!
Oh my god! Oh my god! The goat, the man, the myth, legend.
Holy shit. The
I don't know
noob.
though. I don't know if it's.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't that great, but.
Let's see. Let's see. I mean, now definitely with the piece on board now, you still double trade. You didn't. Yeah, maybe it's actually a good play. Yeah.
We will go very fast to our 9 done, that's something.
Yeah. He's gonna counter on this one.
Suppose so. And the other one is getting through. Imagine if we had a second new gate. That would have been so good on that chopper.
Yeah. Oh, boom.
Ooh.
Ah, so good.
Getting some blockers. Oh my god. 3 more viewers to hit the 100 for the first time. Let's go, boys.
Let's clutch it, guys.
Make my day.
Make my day. So I can say that the first time Ruben hit 100 followers, I was there. So.
Yes. Now they can all say, oh, it was for Roberto.
Sometimes I think I should start streaming too, but then I realize I'm not really super entertaining. and then I stop.
You just have to be handsome, Kappa.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to be
even that.
Yeah,
I'm not even that, so I'm fucked.
Bro, you got like... You're still gymming, right?
I'm still?
Going to gym?
What? Yeah, definitely.
Ah, you see?
You see?
Lexinator would be so proud.
Yeah, he's proud. 100 kilos bench.
Oh shit. Ooh.
Oh my god, this matchup is so funny.
Well, we are actually doing really good.
Yeah.
And we can also play a blocker. And restand
I
some
don't
stuff.
know how...
Yeah, Lim can... we can play Doffy.
Oh my god.
And now we can restand 2 things.
Gonna kill the audio, I guess, so... What is that spell too?
That's the one that I said. Minus 5k and KO with 2k. So he's going for the audio.
Yeah. Adios.
Yep. Can't even
Adios,
use the ability. We are drawing Sanji. So that's a 2k from the... So
On the crackback, we're gonna be able to trade 3 pieces. So he's gonna be left with 2 pieces. Depends on what we draw in terms of... Ah, no, but he also can play... this chopper is gonna be our...
Yeah, it's gonna put something on the board as well.
Oh, he misses.
He missed.
Oh my god. Oh, that is relevant.
Ooh, and
Oh
there's
my
an...
god, and Zoro too is interesting. The
If you have
Zoro is
2 or
also
more rested
interesting.
characters set up to 1, oh, so you can hit an extra time. You can actually
Oh
kill...
really?
You can kill 3 things, I think.
Oh, that is something. Okay. On the 3K, yes.
Maybe you don't do it. Maybe you just play 9 Zoro because you need to win ASAP.
I mean, if you completely
Oh,
clear the board, I think it's fine.
yeah, it seems like he's going for it.
Yeah, I think if you completely clear the board, it's fine.
Is it completely?
But I think he should have gone for what does the Sabo do? I think he should have just attacked a little bit bigger and not let him counter, so that he just completely clears the board because he let him counter there.
Okay.
If he just uses the extra dawn and get the free kill on the 4K, now he just wiped the entire board. I think was a good position from there. Still this very good position, but I'd rather having him at 0 cards. Add 0 cards in board. So he does not get to trade anything. Okay, now just trade everything again.
Dragon off the top. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think it's still fine. This guy is a blocker, yeah. So we can even attack face because we have the blocker and we don't die from rush.
And restanding. So still not 9 I guess if we can put the 9 Zoro. Oh, again, dragon from the top.
Amazing. No, but it's fine because I mean I don't think we should be taking life though because no, I'm not sure if we should be taking life here. I think I will just have block maybe. Because now we're under the threat of Double Jambe and the 2K Sanji, right?
Yeah, and there is a 2K Sanji, but it only gives the ability to a 6K power, but I'm not sure if it's giving it to your leader as well. I think only a character. So let me quick...
Okay.
Quick check. I think it's only to a character, and that might save him for now, at least.
Oh, this sub is looking good. Yeah, we can definitely drop. We don't need the extra counter in hand. We're gonna die regardless if he has a rush or.
Okay, it's only 2 characters, so no Rush
Okay.
Zoro in hand, and we have like a very good chance.
Yeah, no
of,
rush Zoro or
any rush cards.
Luke with any rush cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Zoro not having rush card in 4 cards in hand it seems kinda.
Well, we saw the Mudeng, and we saw 2 rush dragons, so maybe
Maybe.
Sanji doesn't work. I think he is realizing that right now. 8. You have to block. Is there a rush character? Oh, it's the Mudeng. Oh, dragon into dragon was just too much for the...
Yeah, definitely. But I wonder. I feel like he could have played it a little bit better somewhere. Somewhere, and and eventually get the W because, for example, that spot where he let him counter, where he could just clear the board with the extra dawn. I feel like that spot was maybe a mistake. I think Lim could potentially get this game. I'm not sure.
Yes, was very, very close. Let's quick go to table 1 as well.
Yeah. Definitely one of those games where you have to sit down and analyze it further to understand if you made some mistakes.
It seems like Anel can go for game here. But we do have the GGG.
The
Oh
strongest
no,
card.
there is a blocker. There is also a blocker in positioned, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks actually
I mean,
crazy.
GGG still needs to draw a counter. I mean, we need to find a counter out of GGG and or life, because we are countering exactly 11 now,
Mhm.
and he can split 11, 11, 11. So
Quick mods. And seems like, is he starting with a 5?
okay, so he's maybe thinking
Healing?
of grinding out one other turn, playing a ace. Maybe
Question
thinking, yeah, he's
is,
definitely maybe he has a lot of counters in hand, and if he knows he can survive another turn.
yeah, this is a free Gum Gum Giant, I think.
Yeah, that definitely.
And let's see. Oh,
Oh, we would
the
love to
Rush
have that.
Luffy.
I don't think it helps in this spot. I'm more thrilled about the mom, potentially. Let's see.
I'm thinking if,
Three look. Mm,
was there an argument that he had to go for board with, because he couldn't win anyway. So maybe he should have swung board with his 2 aces. I'm thinking about that.
yeah, maybe he just knows he's never dying. So
Ooh, but we are not sure if he can get there. He can do 7-7-8. That seems like his way to win. Okay, he takes. No trigger.
yeah.
And he got it. Anel is going to the finals against Zoro. Holy shit. Wow, Anel.
Yeah, definitely.
Is Anel going
Chilling.
for it? Biggest streak in our events with winning, and he did it also with Anel. I think he won like 3 boxes in a row. So that's quite crazy.
Is the NL GOAT. Basically the NL GOAT.
He's the NL GOAT for real. And here we are. So we can see both hands. And the hand of Anel, I would say, is not that good. He has like a Yamato 2 Beji 0 cost event and a new 4 cost event. And the hand of Zoro seems like a little bit better. I do think in this matchup that you want to see your dragons as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Boku wa Doctor. Tony Shop.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't have a target for it. But again, one done open, so even if the NL wants to swing into the 4K, he gets to activate his event.
Yeah.
That's crazy as well. He just knows it. Always an event. It seems like Anel doesn't really have something. It's like 4 2Ks in hand, and the ace, but it doesn't have a Yamato or whatsoever. So a 6K, let's see.
What if I fake?
Legend. Okay, so
Oh
dragon
my god.
to the bottom. That's like, oh my god. So 95 in chat, guys.
Come on, can we reach the 100? Oh my
Can
god.
we reach the
Guys.
100?
Guys, please connect from your
this-
mother's phone.
And we are streaming for 3 hours.
Or to stay in team, connect from your dad's phone, please, guys.
Oh shit, we triggered a Rygo.
Oh, we're so good.
Banned cards. Ban him. $98. Let's go. We're getting close. Ooh, and there is a Mudeng.
Guy.
Who is actually playing the... He's just going white. And we don't really have something. We have forecast event to clear.
Why didn't we play? Why did they play the Mudeng and the Sanji instead of like the Chopper? The Golden Retriever Chopper.
Yeah, instead.
Since we didn't even...
Yeah, that's a little bit weird, maybe.
Yeah, I know that Robson is cuter, but look at...
He is, right? He is. And we actually can't, like, because we played the Sanji, ooh. Is he going in next turn?
Maybe Tinoi has an explanation for us.
Is he going in?
Another one.
And what are we doing with 3 done? So quite some swings from the Zoro side.
Yeah.
We'll grab some cards from hand. We do see an ace, we don't see a Yamato. I guess he is patiently counting how he should counter this. And he's giving up a 1k. So that's pretty good.
Is Sanji a 3k or a 2k Sanji? Sanji's a 3k,
it's
right?
It's a 2k counter. It's a 2k counter and a pseudo...
No, like 3k attack, I mean.
Yes,
so,
yes,
yeah,
yes, 3k attack.
So he can basically, okay, he can go another 5 potentially. He can even go 7 now. No, 7 8 he can go.
Yep.
And keep the Zoro even. No, I mean, yeah, he can keep the Zoro. Or if he counters, then he can go 5 and 6. Yes, exactly.
But we do have the counters. It will cost all the cards in our hands, but seems like he wants to protect and play ace next turn and go to 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Goes for it. And now we are starting to clear the board. We have 1 2k.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not
playing. No big bodies.
He has double ace in hand and... Hold up.
Oh, wow, he didn't get any cards.
What? He missed?
Wow.
Wait, what? Oh, he's at 9 done. He's at 9 done. He's at 9 done.
What does that mean? The Resh is only for 10 now?
No. Ace is 10 done. He couldn't play ace, so he had 2 ace in hand, and now he draw the Girishi thing.
Ah, okay.
But it missed. Oh my god.
That is tough.
Okay, now he needs to clear 3 things and...
Yeah. Oh, the Reshi missing is really... Like, he should have 4 cards in hand at the moment. What the fuck?
Yeah, he does have double ace, so he can recover from this, but missing there is...
Yeah, definitely
imagine Dragon here on this spot. He also doesn't have counter in hand because it's 2 ace.
Yeah. I mean, in this spot, without having rushes, in hand.
Yeah.
He may even consider go for board, maybe. Yeah. Because with no rushes in hand, it's just whatever. And then and then we develop the chopper. And also,
And
maybe also
now,
the ducks, yeah.
and now we clear. Oh, we draw a Rygo, not that good, but now here we are. Now the aces are coming. The top deck, what? He didn't top deck it.
No, I don't think it's the top.
No.
No, yeah.
It
He has in
it,
hand for forever.
yeah. Okay, so what do we do now?
Yeah, we get back the
Like
the good chopper, I guess.
Well, chopper can't take chopper.
Ah,
But he can't. I think he can take the rush Zoro.
okay.
So we found 1k
What's
counter.
the idea?
Ooh, did we just trigger Veggie? Oh no, let's draw one card. My bad. The trigger, draw one card. Oh no, he ends turn. What? Ah, the Zoro just ended turn. I was super confused from draw one card, so I was like, oh my god, he whiffs as well.
Oh my god. Now they're even, I guess.
Yes, but I did this. Ooh, there is a dragon, but now he even. Ooh, a lot of rushes, but we do have two. We have two aces, and we do have some counter in hand and 2 life. This will be.
What is the 4-cost spell again? What does that do?
Minus 5k and KO a 2-cost. So he can actually.
The idea is, do we want to kill the bot? No, I don't think we go. I think we try to kill the aces here with that spell.
Wait, could we? We can put minus 5. We could at least kill one if we wanted to, for sure.
Yeah, we can kill one for sure, yes.
Oh, maybe.
But maybe we commit and we try to kill both. Like, we first have to calculate whether or not killing one can lead us to the victory, which I'm not sure. If not, we just hard commit and try to kill 2 and we take our chances, because I don't think we die any other. We win any other way. Like, unless we calculate that we can win in some way, trying to go for a lethal, which I didn't calculate. Maybe it's possible.
So with double Zoro, so 6.
With double Zoro,
he can do triple
it's gonna be
6.
7/7.
But he has 2 2Ks in hand, so.
Or triple 6.
But he does have
with
2
2K.
He has 2 2Ks in hand. And the third ace. So no Yamato this game, that's something for the Zoro. Think positive.
If we kill only one ace,
we can potentially we can potentially survive, I wanted to say, but we can't. Because there will be 5 5 10 10 and 1 5 we can't counter.
So then now it comes an 8.
Yep, and that he can counter.
Mm.
And that seems game because we have a third ace and we can. It's just going for game. Yeah, he just kills
just
them.
Goes for it.
And that means
NL is the winner.
NL is the winner. And that's why Rygo is banned, guys. No, not really.
No,
but,
come on. We never reached 100. Fucking hell.
But honestly, after that game against USOPP, we can still reach it because finals is busy. So maybe Come on, guys, give us our energy. But after his game against USOPP, where he decked out to USOPP, I think it's a well-deserved winner for today. I think it's
Guys, and welcome to the TCG Live website, where we are hosting every Monday and Tuesday 8 p.m. a Win a Box event. If you want to join, just click on Live Events, and here you can see all the details and box events that we are hosting. Just click on Buy Tickets. Here you can see the details. Get a ticket and check out, and you are good to go. Once you have your ticket, just join the Discord and submit your deck list before 6 p.m. on the day that you are playing to me. Starting at 8 p.m. we will start the tournament, and you will find your opponent in #pairings. The player on top of the bracket will have to share a code and share his screen at the table that will be mentioned. Afterwards, the winner will be determined and will set the result in #reports results.